The owner responded by giving him a raise and an extension.
Oh my god.
This is incredible, dude. How
So
have
in
I
a conversation around
how is this not a 30
bad
for 30?
contracts,
Give it to me.
are you fellas familiar with Carlos Raposo?
I am not, dude.
No.
I'm honestly not.
Educate
Carlos
us.
Raposo? No, I'm not.
So his nickname is Carlos Kaiser, and he is from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And he is known as the greatest footballer to never play football. The dude played for all four of Rio's biggest clubs, in addition to multiple international clubs in Mexico, the US, and Europe, and had a career that spanned more than 2 decades playing professional soccer. And he didn't play soccer
What do you mean?
Like it was a con the whole time?
the whole time. So
Wait,
his
what?
approach was to make friends
It was an
with
actual
players.
con?
He was like a legit con man.
Oh my goodness.
He would make friends with players, journalists, and quote unquote powerful figures around football clubs while bragging about his accomplishments at other clubs, so that people would be talking about him, but no one really knew who actually knew him or had heard of him until he would wind up getting a contract. And then as soon as he would sign a contract, he would fake an injury,
What?
keeping him sidelined for a quote unquote indefinite period of time. And then when he was
Oh my
pressed on these
God.
indefinite periods of times, he would bribe doctors to vouch for his injuries, allowing him to sustain
Oh my
his multi-decade career. And then I learned
What?
the greatest ever word. When this didn't work, Kaiser would fall back on what's called granny side, aka telling the team he needed time away due to the passing of his grandmother over and
man.
over again.
How many teams did he con this? 4?
He was
It was 2 decades.
4 of the 4 biggest clubs in Rio, but he played for like 8 different professional soccer teams.
Played? But he was on a roster,
Like
never
he was,
played a
he was
minute?
rostered. And so his thing would be, that he would get in tight with the other players, and the ones that he was really tight with would kind of know his shtick, know that this was all, a con,
my
but
gosh,
they
that's
enjoyed him. They thought he was a good dude. But my favorite, I've got to tell this story. This is the best story that I read on the entire list of his, quote unquote accomplishments. So at one point in time, he was brought in by a team that was owned by a mafioso type in Rio, a serious mafia bad dude.
Bad guy.
Yeah. This guy ran headlines in the newspaper about, we just signed our second coming. We just signed the hottest new guy.
Oh no.
And then starts putting the pressure on Kaiser to get out on the field. And so eventually, he calls down and tells the manager, put him on the field. I don't care what his injury is. I don't care what's happening. He's going out on the field.
Oh my God,
And
what do
so-
you look like?
And so this dude knows, like, I've got a legit gangster telling me to go out and play football. I know that either I go out and play and I'm exposed as someone who can't play
And I die.
and I die, or I refuse to play and I die.
I was gonna run straight into somebody and fake an injury again.
You know what this dude did?
Red
He
card?
went and started a fist fight with,
That's right,
with
get
the
a red
fans of
card.
the away team. He started a fist fight with the fans of the away team, got ejected, and then when he was questioned about it by the owner, he told the owner that they were talking shit about the owner, and that
that's
he
so
was
genius.
He was backing him up. And he's like, "Hey man, I know you're frustrated with me. My contract's almost up. Like I'll be out of here soon, and you can just move on." The owner responded by giving him a raise and an extension.
Oh my god.
This is incredible, dude. How
So
have I
in a
never?
conversation around
how is this
bad,
not a 30
bad
for 30?
contracts, this is apparently, like, his life story was bought by the BBC to turn into like a
Holy shit.
but he's like he was like a legit con man.
That is awesome.
Has he been sued out the ass? I assume, or no?
No, because this happened, in South America in the 80s. There were no rules. Like,
Christopher, you're just blowing me. I can't keep
Oh,
up with
man.
this. Oh
Yeah.
my!
I wonder if he really just put as much effort into playing football, out of conning it, if he would have been actually pretty good.
I saw a quote from one of his teammates. They said it was something to the tune of, "Oh man, he was a great guy, great footballer. His only problem was the ball."
No, he just didn't play.